Damn thing. Let's try this again. Oh, there I am. I see myself. There I am. Look at me. I am beautiful. That was your deception. Okay. 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 Let's wait a second. Make sure Katie's in chat. Okay, she says there we go. So we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna go make the dinner. Let's get ready to make the dinner like a good adult. Dollar store fish and dollar store soup. I've got to give Candle a blowjob. Candle enjoyed its blowjob. Katie is saying this is the day I die. Who knows? Perhaps I will die this day. Right now we're in the darkness. The darkness. The darkness. Ooh. The light! Oh shit, there it is. The Hell Kitchen. Oh shit. The fuck out of my Hell Kitchen, ants. You're not allowed to be in my Hell Kitchen. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. There's a lot of them today. Okay. Took care of that. So today, here it is. Our lovely dollar store lobster bisque. Okay, but that is not all we are making. Although we do need pot. Where is pot? Here is pot. Yep, here. And of course, our classic potatoes from under the sink. They kind of look like truck nuts, but that's okay. We got our pot. Okay, whoever may use this pot last, which might have been me, did not clean it properly. There is a big gunk thing on there. I'm gonna wipe it off. Think I cleaned it. Cleaned off the gunk. Truck nut soup. I will not make truck nut soup. Okay. So first thing we gotta do when we're making the nightmare soup is also pull out our dollar store fish from the freezer. Okay, so we're gonna get it. For once I read directions. Thank goodness Sel's not here because she's hearing the squeaking. And we got the pan. Those of you that were here last week on Cooking with Yoda, you remember the pan. Okay, let me read the directions. Keep frozen until ready to use. They legitimately don't say anything about letting it defrost. I'm fairly certain I'm supposed to cook it from Frozen, which makes no hecking sense to me, but who am I to argue with the dollar store nightmare people? Okay, we got some hand stuff. Let's light it up. No, I don't know. I thought I was too, but it said nothing about that. I guess open. Come on, dollar store salmon. Your package is probably just as tough as you are. It has been opened. Oh goodness, we got it open. And then there's even more packaging. Sup, dog? I heard you like packaging for your fish. So we put packaging in your packaging. So you can fish while you fish. Okay. There's the fish. We got the fish. Here's the fish. It's cooking. That's the fish. We're cooking the fish. Oh, it's making noises. It's making fish noises. Said 10 minutes aside, we'll see what happens. Oh. Oh shit, wrong side. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Okay, I flipped it. We flipping. Don't worry. It's fine. There's the fish. We got about 10 minutes aside on the fish. It is 6:27. So now the next thing we're going to do is, oh God, show you all of the fucking dead shit down there on a microscopic level. We're going to open the nightmare soup. While keeping an eye on the fish. Okay. We opened the lobster bisque. What an interesting color it is. A very interesting color. We will... Oh, hello fish. There goes the fish doing a fish thing. Here is the lobster bisque. Here's a pot. Lobster bisque in the pot. Okay, now the other thing I'm supposed to do is a cup of milk. Well, it smells like good fish. Cup of milk. Don't dump the water on your phone this time. Yep. Okay, now we take the can. Look at fish. Oh, there. Okay. Heck. There we go, that's better. And put the milk in to the soup. Clean out the can. Ooh, the fish is getting... Mess with the fish a little bit. And now, we're gonna light the fire for the soup. But we're gonna stir it up a little bit for the lobster bisque and mix it all up, which, ooh, that does not look appetizing. That looks like chunky ass shit. Chunky ass shit. Heck me up inside. Heck me up inside. Oh my goodness. This is not gonna be a delicious This is not gonna be a delicious time. But while we wait on things to cook, let's take some seasoning. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Flip this over. What's the provolone blend? Okay. Just a little bit of that on this. Don't have seasoning. Then what is this? Seasoning. Putting it on the fish. Okay, the soup is actually coming out. Looks like it's getting okay. It actually is mixing decently. And actually, the fish seems to be cooking pretty good too. I'm surprised. But look, that's my face. The fish is okay. We've got to keep an eye on it. And while I wait, I'm going to throw the can out into the abyss. Let's show everybody the abyss. Here it is. It's the abyss. Darkness. It's also kind of cold. Darkness. Also, the moon. Okay. Rinse this cup for a minute while I keep an eye on the soup. Okay, let's take... Ooh. The fish actually seems like it's going pretty good. I also was stupid and didn't look at what time it was when I put the fish on the plate, so that is a concern. But Let's do another stir of the soup to make sure the soup stays okay. We have it on the lowest heat in the context of the soup already starts cooked. So we're just waiting for, we're basically just keeping it warm. Because when the fish is done, what we're going to do is, well, we're going to try a piece to see how it is. And then we're going to chop it up and put it in the soup. It actually looked, like I said, it's going a lot better than I expected. And those little bits of the seasoning I put on. I'm trying to make a judgment call for time. I think it's time to flip it. What do you guys think? Was it time to flip it? Okay, get this hanging off the edge. Put the seasoning on this side. Probably just need a little bit because this is essentially being used as soup meat. So I probably should wait until 46 to finish cooking. Nope. But yeah. I think we're doing pretty okay with this fish, if I say so myself. And I just want to show you guys down the center of it. Obviously, it's not finished cooking yet, but it looks like it's got a good even bit to it. Oh, no, that's my face. You don't want to see that. That's ugly. While we wait on the fish, though, let's get my face back up to try a little taste of the lobster bisque. That is not great. That is very not great. But that being said, it is also not, put it this way, out of the soups I've made in the past, I think I definitely prefer the, what is it? The clam soup. I really liked the clam soup. But yeah, I mean, but it's also not the worst thing I've ever had, either soup-wise. So we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's not done yet. Oh, I was done. Get that a little more directly over the flame. Wait, make some tea while we wait. We'll make watermelon lime tea. Oh God, I'm gonna have a nightmare package tomorrow. You're sending me the bees!
Oh, that's about an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, we can go check the outside. That's not a problem. Oh, the phone is actually warm. It's too close to the flame. Nope. Nothing out here but this gnome. Katie, do you want to tell Avi? Oh. Yeah. Nah. Well, Katie's sending me a package of bees. There we go. That should be a better spot for it. Get a little cup of tea. Still got about 5 minutes. Okay. Give the soup another stir. I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good in here. Yeah, Katie sent me a package. She said it's hell stuff. She said it's our Milky Bees. Oh, this is interesting now. Because I have burnt chunks on the fish. Oh yeah, the bottom is burnt. It's gotta be done. Oh yeah, looking at that, that's done. First though, let's take a look. I flipped the fish again. As you can see, we were following what it told us to do. And it looks like I did burn them. Let's get down to business to cut the fish. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness, that... Is that just skin? Oh, that's just skin. Okay. Well, here's the remnants of the fish. But that's fine. My whole point was to use it as soup meat. Yeah, and the discolorization I was seeing was just the skin, I believe. I have a piece here I'm going to use as a test bed. I'm the only one eating the soup. I don't recommend doing this if you're making this for more than one person. Oof, it's still too hot to the touch. But it is good. And it is ready for the second part of our trial. Let me put the phone over here. We're going to put it... Going to break it up a little bit more. Break it to bits, like we have it here. And let's get our Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt, but not the one from Loot Crate, because that shit will burn your hand. Our Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt, our spatula, and oh, this is still too thin. Oh my goodness. that is definitely still too thin to use. We are throwing this out. I didn't burn myself, but I felt it coming. Heh. Coming. There we go. Actually, no. This is still just hot to deal with in general. But anyway, let's get our mashed up fish into the soup. Well, as best we can anyway. If I am being blunt, we did not get much of that fish into the soup at all. That wasn't the oven mitt's fault. That was mine. Okay. So. Yeah, the one tiny speck of lobster that was probably in this soup to start with. Now we actually have some meat in here. We can turn on the heat a little bit so we can get the soup somewhat warm. And get some degreaser on there. Let that soak while we make the soup. Which again, soup won't take long. Oof. But my tea brewed badly. Sometimes I forget that herbal soups sometimes brew from the bottom and just kind of stay there. And in case they're in the chat, this is a cup I got from Shocktress. Definitely take a look at their channel. SHOCKTRESS. They mostly do music, but they do some fighting games as well. Definitely take a look at them. Okay. And for how I like soup, I think this is warm enough. Because I am a little punk. So, this is still somewhat cool to the touch. So, we move to the kitchen. I give myself a burn because of course I fucking do. This is still cooking with Yoda after all. Also, when I filled the pot with water, it made soap bubbles even though I didn't put soap in it. that is slightly concerning about the state of the lobster bisque. Here we go. So now we have a cup of lobster bisque with some salmon I made. And why am I I've washed them since, Avi, okay? Or are you just making fun that they're holiday themed? It's not my fault y'all have no taste. Christmas minions are the best. Those are boobs. Don't get me banned from Twitch.com. Alright. Here we go. And before he keels over dead. It's edible. In all seriousness, considering this was $2, I have no complaints. Believe it or not, the fish were okay. The problem was not the fish. It was the soup that's not great. Oh, that was not edible. Oh. Actually, the soup itself was pretty thick. Like, it had this orange color before I made it. This is after I put milk in it. It's this color. So it's not a bad soup, but I think the clam soup that I used once before here was a better base. Put it this way. I wouldn't get the lobster bisque again, but I would get the I can't think. The fish, the salmon. I got soup on my glasses. Yeah, they needed to be washed. Oh, wow, that got worse. How did it get on the inside of my glasses? Oh, goodness. I knew I needed to wash them anyway, but... yeah, I gotta wash them after stream. Okay, Don't get hell soup in your eyes. This is the soup that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started eating it not knowing what it was. That was another big piece of fish skin. And that was a bone. Go down, you son of a bitch. It's right here. I didn't notice the bone until swallow. You know what's nice though? Having cooked the salmon and then put it in this soup, it Oh, this has been deboned. It was just a warning that there might still be pieces in. You know, that's gonna happen with fish in general. I don't care if it's dollar store fish or $20 piece of fish. But I think the idea of using the fish in the soup was a good one, but I don't know if I would do it in this kind of soup again. Although, to be fair, the only meat I have found in this soup has been the fish I put in it. Time to eat soup like man. But in all seriousness, for the most part, I have been pleasantly surprised with my dollar store adventures for food. Again, even the fish itself was fine. It was the soup that was the problem. Oh, excuse me. The soup is empty. Okay. Now it's time for everybody's favorite part of cooking with Yoda. The cleanup! Ugh. First, let's put dinner back on here for Mom, because that's actual dinner. Alright. This little guy's been sitting for a while in soapy water. He seems very content. So let's get him nice and dry. And we'll just put him right back where he was. Yeah, if anything, this actually looks better than it did when I first put it out. Okay. Now comes the hashtag suffering. All of the excess fish, which, oh shoot, you guys haven't seen yet. That's how much didn't come off. Like, a lot of that fish, even though I put, grease and whatnot, or vegetable oil on the pan, a lot of fish just straight up did not come off. A lot more is, what's left is coming off a lot easier than the grease did on them from this dollar store steak. Which is good. No, I didn't put Pam on it. Nobody puts Pam in a pan. Next time you invite Pam. But no, I didn't. What I did was we had a spray, a vegetable oil spray, I guess bootleg Pam, whatever you want to call it. And I just used that. Okay. We are doing a pretty good job at getting the remnants of this fish off. I think the rest of it we'll have to just get a rinse when it's dry. Oh yeah, shit, it's all off. Now, there's some little spicks and specks, but in general, it's off. I'm surprised. I'm proud of that. Okay. Now these two parts are easy. Just the bowl and the spoon and my soul. But, you know, no matter how much scrubbing I do, that soul will never come clean. The weight of my sins will never go away. I know that now. Okay. towels. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Okay, so that's clean. Our lobster biscuit is cleaning now. Honestly, this pot now is cleaner than it was when we started. Because this pot had big old globs of shit in it. From the last time somebody used it. Which, to be fair, could have been me. Also, truck nut potatoes. Hashtag truck nut potatoes. And I need to know, what do we do with truck nut potatoes in this house? Okay. I did do a little hecking up. Bunch of fish probably got down the drain. But that's not too bad. I'll tell you what we do with truck nut potatoes. Exclamation point stomp. That's what we do with truck nut potatoes in this house. Alright. I think we actually did a pretty good job today. Go back in the darkness. We'll go back upstairs. Is my survival a good thing, Katie? Is it? Whoa, I'm falling down. I almost fell down and went boom, right on my butthole. But anyway, so that was cooking with Yoda this week. This week question mark. Anyway, let's look at the computer real quick. Well, it legitimately looks like we did good. So it looks like we actually had a couple of viewers, which is amusing to me. Watching me make my nightmare soup. And that's it. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see what happens later. Bye! Yes, I'm sure I want to end the goddamn...